In the wild, untamed mountains of Montana lived a wolf named Kale. He was known throughout the valleys and forests as a fierce and skilled hunter, his reputation echoing with every howl that pierced the crisp mountain air. His pack, strong and loyal, followed him without question, trusting in his ability to provide and protect. Kale was the epitome of what many believed a leader should be: powerful, dominant, and unyielding. But true strength, as Kale would soon discover, isn't always about showing force. One harsh winter, as the land lay draped in a thick blanket of snow, resources became scarce. The scent of desperation hung in the air, and tension simmered between the wolf packs. Kale's pack, driven by hunger, ventured further than usual, their paws crunching on the icy ground until they reached the edge of a frozen river. It was a natural boundary, a line that was rarely crossed. But on the other side, another pack stood watching, their eyes glowing like embers in the twilight. They were rivals, and this was their territory. A low growl rumbled through the air, a clear challenge. The rival alpha, a massive, scarred wolf, stepped forward, his posture rigid and aggressive. Kale's pack bristled, muscles tensed, ready for the inevitable clash. A fight seemed unavoidable. Bloodshed under the cold winter moon felt like a certainty. In moments like these, instinct screamed for battle. It was the law of the wild. Defend your own, conquer or be conquered. The air was thick with anticipation, every wolf holding their breath for Kale's command to charge. But Kale stood motionless, his gaze fixed on the rival alpha. He saw the same hunger in their eyes, the same desperation. He saw the younger wolves behind their leader, shivering not just from the cold, but from fear. And in that moment, Kale understood something profound. A bloody battle would weaken both packs, leaving them vulnerable to the unforgiving winter. There would be no true victor, only survivors in a land of loss. He could prove his dominance, yes, but at what cost? So Kale did something no one expected. He lowered his head, not in submission, but in a gesture of deliberate peace. He let out a soft, low whine, a signal to his own pack to stand down. Then, with a calm and steady presence, he turned his back on the rivals and began to walk away from the river. His pack, confused but trusting, followed his lead. They left the tense standoff behind, their paws leaving silent tracks in the snow, retreating not in defeat, but in wisdom. Kale led his pack through treacherous, unfamiliar terrain. They traveled for days, their stomachs aching with hunger, but their spirits held together by their leader's unwavering resolve. Finally, they discovered a hidden valley, a sanctuary untouched by the harshness of the surrounding lands. It was sheltered from the wind, with a stream that still flowed freely, and most importantly, abundant with prey. Here, in this peaceful haven, Kale's pack didn't just survive the winter. They thrived. Word of Kale's decision spread through the mountains, carried on the wind and in the howls of other wolves. He became a legend, not for the battles he had won, but for the one he had chosen not to fight. The other packs came to see him not as a rival to be feared, but as a wise leader to be respected. Kale taught them all a vital lesson that day by the frozen river. True strength isn't about the power to dominate or destroy. It's about the wisdom to know when to walk away, the courage to choose peace over conflict, and the foresight to lead others toward a better future. His legacy wasn't written in scars and blood, but in the survival and prosperity of his pack, a testament to the power of peaceful strength. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. See you in the next video.